Good morning students. As in the last class we have done factorization of a polynomial by using algebraic identities. Now in this class we will do the factorization by splitting the middle term. For this I am sharing my screen. Now look at this expression 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Now it is a quadratic polynomial. Why? Because its degree is 2. And it is also a quadratic, you can also say that it is a quadratic trinomial because it has 3 terms. Now its general form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where ax square is the first term, bx is the middle term and c is the third term. Now as in the method, by splitting the middle term. So here you have to split the middle term into two parts. Let it be P1 and P2. Now what are the conditions for P1 and P2? Conditions for P1 and P2 are, first condition, P1 plus P2 is equal to middle term. Means their sum should be equal to middle term. Second condition, P1 into P2 is equal to product of first and third term, or you can say that their product should be equal to product of first and third term. Now from where we will get the value of P1 and P2? We will get the value of P1 and P2 from the factors of the product. Now again on the expression 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Now here first term is 2x square, middle term is 7x and 3 is the third term. Now you have to find the product of first and third term, which is equal to 6x square. And what is the middle term? Middle term is 7x. It means sum is equal to 7x. You have to split 7x into two parts such that their sum is equal to 7x and product is equal to 6x square. Now here you will get the two parts from the factors of the coefficient of x square of product. And here coefficient of x square of product is 6. So factors of 6 are 1 and 6, 2 and 3. So from which factors on addition you will get 7, and in multiplication, on multiplication you will get 6. Now from here the factors are 1 and 6. It means here if P1 is equal to 1 and P2 is equal to 6, let's check whether the conditions are true or not. Now here P1 plus P2 is equal to 7, correct. P1 into P2 is equal to 6, this is also correct. It means here we split the 7x into two parts. One of the part is 1x and second part is 6x. Now write the expression 2x square, first term you will write as it is, plus now 7x will be written in two parts. 2x square plus 1x plus 6x plus 3. Now see the first and second term. Here x is common, so take it outside the bracket, then and remaining term in the bracket. Now see the third and fourth term. Here 3 is common, so take 3 outside and 2x plus 1 in the bracket. Now here 2x plus 1 is common to both, so take it outside the bracket and the remaining terms in the bracket x plus 3. Now factors of 2x square plus 7x plus 3 are 2x plus 1 into x plus 3. Now if you use the distributive property here, then again you will get the expression 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Clear? Now take the second example. If 6x square plus 5x minus 6 is given to you. Now here first term is 6x square, middle term is 5x and third term is minus 6. And what is the product of first and third term? Minus 36x square. And sum is equal to 5x. It means you have to find the value of P1 and P2 such that their product is minus 36 and their sum is equal to plus 5. Now coefficient of x square is minus 36, but you take only 36 to factorize the 36. Now here the factors of 36 are 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, 6 and 6. Now let's check by adding which of the following factors we will get on addition or subtraction. We will get 5x. Now 1 and 36 not possible, 2 and 18 not possible, 3 and 12 not possible, 4 and 9 yes it can be possible if P1 is equal to 9 and P2 is equal to minus 4. Why minus 4? Because here product should be minus 36 and sum should be plus 5. So we want one of the term must be negative, and which of the term negative? Here smaller number should be negative because here sum is equal to plus 5. So let's check it. P1 plus P2 is equal to 5 and P1 into P2 is equal to minus 36. Now in place of 5x we will write first term as it is 6x square plus 9x minus 4x minus 6. Now in first and second term, which term is common? 3x. So take it outside the bracket. Inside the bracket 2x plus 3. Now from minus 4x minus 6, minus 2 is common. So 2x plus 3 in the bracket. Now from these two terms 2x plus 3 is common. So take 2x plus 3 common. And what are the remaining terms now? 3x minus 2. It means factors of 6x square plus 5x minus 6 are 2x plus 3 into 3x minus 2. Is it clear? Now in this class we have done factorization by splitting the middle term. Now in the next class we will do factorization by using factor theorem. Thank you and have a nice day.